I am all in when it comes to bean burgers and all the veggie patties you can find at the supermarket, but I am more than a little skeptical of these meatless burgers that pretend to be meat. But today, Jack's gonna walk me through all these options.
My goal today is to change your mind.
Okay.
And I know how difficult that's going to be because you're not somebody easily swayed.
I'm not.
All right, so there are 4 meatless burger patties. Some of these came as patties and we cooked them that way. Some of them came as basically a block of ground product that we shaped.
You almost need a new dictionary for this kind of food.
Yeah, I mean, you know, ground plant-based meat, I mean, it's an odd terminology, but I'm going to tell you there's something good on the table. So you dig in.
All right.
You can tell a lot by looking at them raw.
Yes, you can.
So no surprise, the one that looks like a beef burger ended up cooking up a lot more like a beef burger. And the one that looks like an old frozen mushroom, it was further away from the real deal. There are 4 components that I want you to be thinking about.
Okay.
The first is what's the base? And so it's either soy or pea protein, wheat gluten, mycoprotein, which is from fungus. The pea and the soy probably do a better job. The second thing is flavors. So there's all kinds of flavors. I think the ones that are trying to replicate the flavor of beef are better than the ones where you can taste carrot or garlic or onion. I mean, I like garlic and onion and carrot, but it doesn't really taste like meat.
Okay, come on. Like this, this is supposed to be a burger?
It is a burger.
Oh.
Is your mind still open here? You didn't say anything about the middle sample.
You know what? This has a texture that is very similar to burger. The flavor was fine. It doesn't taste like meat by any stretch, but I love all sorts of bean burgers and veggie patties. And this tastes like a veggie patty, but it has the texture of a burger, and I like it.
Okay.
I would eat this happily.
All right, well, a lot of the texture is how they process it, how they take all these ingredients and then turn them into a patty. So the best ones have coconut oil.
Oh, that makes sense.
Which is solid at room temperature and then melts when it's heated and gives you that sort of lusciousness that you get from a beef burger. The last thing is how they replicate looking like meat. And so some of them use pomegranate juice, beet juice, heme protein. So they basically extracted from soybean plant roots something that is very similar to the hemoglobin that's in beef. And really is giving you this appearance not only when it's raw, but when it's cooked. If you cook it too rare, it's pink in the middle.
Now, can you undercook these and like cook them medium rare, or do you really have to cook them all the way through?
You want to get a crispy exterior because I think that's, you want them browned. But if you want a well-done burger, make it well done. I think they're better cooked to somewhere around the 130. So.
All right, well, these are very different right off the bat. These two definitely taste like veggie patties. I mean, the texture is of a veggie patty, the flavor is a veggie patty. This one is just really unappealing. I mean, the texture, the flavor, the size, the thickness. This one I could easily make fun of, but there's something about it I like. It tastes like a veggie patty, but there's a nice flavor in there. I love the browning and crisp on the outside. It'd be a lovely dinner, but it doesn't taste like meat.
Okay.
So these two are really approaching meat. They're not there, but you know, enough ketchup and mustard and pickles and tomatoes and a good brioche bun. I don't think I'd be fooled, but I'd be happy.
And I will tell you with the better ones, and I've done a lot of cooking with these recently, tacos and other things where you start using bigger flavors, honestly, it gets really difficult to tell the difference because the texture is so close and there's no flavor that screams not beef.
This one, I like the texture a bit better. It's a bit more like beef. But there's something about this one I really appreciate. It doesn't have a strong flavor one way or the other. It almost tastes a little on the sausage side, but I like that. I think if you're looking for a really good replacement for beef, this is the closest, I would think. This is not far behind, though, in terms of flavor.
Let's start with what you liked best. You can flip over the cards. So you chose the runner-up, which we recommended, the Beyond Meat, Beyond Burger. So they have 2 products. This is the one that's sold already in a patty form, so they call it burger. The other one that has beef at the end of the name is sold in a brick, like a ground meat. So the winner's down on the end. So this is the Impossible. This is the one with the heme. It's pretty close. And when you start putting any seasoning in this, other than salt and pepper, which is really all you've got, you really get pretty close to beef. So let's take a look at the things you were less enthusiastic about.
This one?
Yeah, so this is Morningstar Farms. This was not recommended. It was better than some of the other not recommended. I mean, you found a little bit to like about it, but it's not that close to beef. And at the very end, this is the Gardein, bottom of the rankings. It's too thin, it's too wispy, it's not really beefy, it's not
No.
that close to meat.
Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome, Julia.
So there you go. If you're ready to enter the world of meat-free burgers, check out Impossible Foods' Impossible Burger, which costs about $10 for a 12-ounce package. Thanks for watching America's Test Kitchen. What'd you think?
Well, leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or you can just say hello.
You can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
I'll see you later.